So there's been an agenda that's going around, and today was the day whereby this agenda just reached another level because Umto Dube Wofa Post just posted a picture of Jose Riveiro responding to something when fans were talking about Kaizer Chiefs. Now, he hasn't written anything that says Kaizer Chiefs are talking with Riveiro or something like that. But fans have taken this and they've run with it because some fans genuinely believe that Jose Riveiro could come to Kaizer Chiefs and make a difference. What do I think? Well, we will talk about it. Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. I am Pelo, I am your host, and this is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. Khosi Football Club. So this is where I will start with this Jose Riveiro thing. I do not want it to happen. I don't think it will happen. And the management does not want it to happen. So I'm going to start with the management not wanting it to happen. They could do it, but they do not want it to happen. You remember when there is a video that was leaked of Bobby Mtaung talking about the fact that they do not want a coach who's going to come to Chiefs to improve their profile and then leave Chiefs, which is exactly what Jose Riveiro did. That's where the whole Amas and the FC thing came from, because when Bobby was talking about that, he said that, yeah, I learned it thing Amas and something like that, and he was talking about decisions and not letting go of Nabi and all of those things. That was before they let go of Nabi, which means they can change their mind. But where we are is the fact that we have it on tape. One of Chiefs management saying they don't want a coach who do that. So, and he even said this is what Riveiro did to Pirates, right? So why would you take the person that you made an example out of as someone who uses smaller teams? Well, smaller teams in the context, because Chiefs is big, but Al Ahly, based on their achievements and all of that, they are bigger in the world stage anyway. They've played in more Club World Cups, they've won more Champions Leagues, so all of that, in that context, they are bigger. And Riveiro did that, and hence his profile, and then he got a job with Al Ahly. So now we'll want to come back to SA since Al Ahly has fired him. And now who can he do this with? These Kaizer Chiefs, who have a better squad than Pirates. So he could achieve more, because with Pirates he was chasing for that league. But then inconsistencies, because the squad was not that big. I mean, Pirates had one sub. We knew it was going to be Dlamini coming on, Makaula going off, and then they will find maybe they will bring off Makaula, bring on Dlamini, and that would be pretty much it. Or Mabasa goes off, and then Mahopa comes in. They still do that this season, but they have more depth this season, right? So he has a bigger squad at Chiefs, and he can definitely do things with that squad. But have the management changed their stance on this? I doubt it. If they have, I wouldn't be surprised, because, well, it's Kaizer Chiefs, it's their team, they do whatever they want. Which brings us to the second thing. I do not want it to happen, right? I do not want it to happen because maybe it's me, guys. I know there's no loyalty in football. We just signed Monyane and Marco from Pirates. I still want a rivalry to mean something. We can't keep on swapping coaches. And also, I think one of the things that happens is our fan base. Riveiro comes to Chiefs, and then it doesn't perform early on, because he has certain things that he would change. Last year, I watched more Pirates games, or just a bit more Pirates games than Chiefs, because there were more competitions, and I was watching those games to analyze them on the cutback, and Chiefs were not in the Champions League, we're not in MTN 8. So there were extra games that I watched for Pirates. And tactically, I don't think he's superior to Nabi. Not good, I don't think. I know he's not, because for the most part, what Pirates did, which Wadu continued with the season and Pirates started winning, is playing those diagonals. Yes, there are combinations here and there. But man, they do a lot of diagonals. And you even see all of their full backs, all of their center backs are well versed in playing diagonal. Siema does it. Sbis did it. Sesane did it. Mbogazi did it. It's good for centre backs to be able to just play an attacking football from the back. Van Dijk does it at Liverpool, so it's not like it's a bad thing. I just felt like under Riveiro, they relied a lot on those, and then you find Hoto, and then it's a cross, and then it's a goal. You shut that down, and teams learn to shut that down later on in the season, and then their form dropped. So why would I want a coach who's not as tactically superior as Nabi at my club? Also, these two coaches who are currently coaching Chiefs come from the school of Nabi. People will say, oh, they are better than Nabi. Yeah, but they learned under Nabi. It's like saying Enzo Maresca beat Pep Guardiola with Chelsea, but he came under Pep Guardiola. Right? Pep Linders doing better than Klopp. He came under Klopp. So I don't care. The point is, the ideas and the tactical ideas of Nabi, you see them. People will decide to not see them. You see the things that the technical team are currently doing, and you compare the things that Chiefs were doing last season and even earlier this season, nothing much has changed. They've just changed. One of the main things they've changed, instead of inverting the left back into being a half 10, they've changed it to Solomons, who's the right back and is playing as a half 10. Everything else looks the same, which is like those minor improvements and things that they've been working on and that they worked on pre-season. Ungobo, with all the coaches, has been seen as a 10. Since Nabi arrived, he's played him as a second 6, right? So he plays him as an 8. And now with Oak sometimes becoming a single pivot, and then he's ahead, not a 10, but he's playing as an 8. But the point is, it's still a variation of the system that Nabi played, right? So why would I want people who are already doing a good job tactically to be replaced by someone that I don't think is better than them in any case? That's me. And also another thing that I said that I don't think it will happen is because if that does happen, okay, Chiefs is a brand more than a football club, and people like to say that as if it's a good thing. Bobby said it, Kaizer Chiefs laughed when the guy was appointed, and now the hypocrisy of going on and signing him up. One, it opens you to ridicule from Pirates. If it doesn't work, you understand? If it doesn't work, you have to take that into consideration. The ridicule that would come with us appointing a coach that we ridiculed or laughed at when I was appointed by Pirates is crazy. But on top of that, fans will be very quick to turn on him if things don't go well. Because they will say he came here to sabotage us. Because there are some people who actually think like that. So, and there are people, if like, look at what was happening with Wadu when the season began, Wadu of Pirates. People were saying that, oh, he's a giraffe, blah, blah, blah. Pirates fans were turning on him because Chiefs fans were mocking them. Sundowns fans were mocking them. And what I've noticed is that we are not different to Pirates and Sundowns fans. We get mocked, we respond. And that's exactly what I think would happen here if Chiefs appointed Riveiro. First 3 games, it doesn't do well, they turn on him. Or he came here to kill us, he just wanted, and that will not end well. And I'm sure the management will be aware of that. But agendas must agenda, and you guys have your thoughts, so do let me know what you think about Jose Riveiro being linked with Kaizer Chiefs down on the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, equals al pelumo.